I was really inspired by the message to prepare for generous acts and not rely on being spontaneous.
Our Lenten challenge this year at St. Paul was to encourage each community member to complete a random act of kindness each day.
40 acts, I check my inbox every day. I also put it on my daily journal to reflect.
40 acts has helped me to get into a whole new mindset about opportunities for generosity that God has been presenting to me the whole time, but otherwise I would have just kept my head down and ignored.
To give in simple but effective ways on a daily basis, from things such as prayer, to listening, to financial giving.
And so I looked through the paper and I listened on the radio and I chose at random somebody who needed some money and gave it to them.
The challenge about technology, when I discovered my phone was welded to my hand, I now leave it on the table and don't check it every minute.
I was matched with a prisoner who's been my pen pal. It can show them that they do have value and they are worthy.
It's helping me work with different ages, different generations, and it's helped me to think about the bigger world and not just my daily experience.
Going into our local butchers who always serve us well and giving them some donuts to eat.
I cleaned someone's house because they couldn't do it themselves.
One time we went out and handed out chocolate to shopkeepers and people on the streets of Bristol.
There was a girl who was sobbing quite heavily. As a typical Londoner, I walked past her, but as I got down from the escalators, I kept feeling a nudge to go back.
I was able to collect some furniture to two very precious families who arrived from Syria.
Thank you to Phil for all the support over the years and the friendship, and what an amazing job he does. He's an absolute star, and so thank you, Phil.
1 cold rainy day, 2 umbrellas that happened to be in my car, a girl coming out of the cancer unit.
What are we going to do with our umbrella?
We're going to give it away, yeah!
My kids and I have been handing out care packages to homeless people, and this one man, we gave him one, and on our way back home we passed him again, and he gave my kids an orange. And I said, I can't take your food, and he said, no, I believe one hand washes the other, and I'd like you guys to have this.
For my Go Beyond challenge, I printed out the wish list of our local homeless shelter, and I got every single thing on their wish list.
I have learned to be a lot more open and express myself more, which helps out a lot when I offer to help people.
Just taking a moment and saying a quick prayer for that person, and that changes my attitude and my outlook.
She replied back and said, thank you for that, it was just what she needed that day.
So I texted my next neighbour, invited her to come out for coffee, and we're now really good friends.
40 Act has encouraged me to donate some stuff to charity.
A gift that I have is helping people with their resumes and their interview skills. So I am in the beginning stages of starting my own not-for-profit to help veterans with their resumes and their job skills.
But actually I've just come off the beach, sat in the pub, had a pint with the family, and a very, very kind local has just paid our bill.
I did get around to paying for a complete stranger's drink when I was in a cafe.
But what was so lovely was that she said that she would definitely be paying our good deed forward, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? God's been so generous to us, how can we not be generous to others?
40 Acts is a reminder and a challenge to give more than I think I can give.
Small things can make a big difference.
Believe me, it really can make a difference.
So I hope everybody has a very happy Easter and that God gives them love in their hearts to spread.
Anyhow, enough from me. Hope you've enjoyed 40 Acts this year.
#40 Acts!